I think that Microsoft in the space that we play in, or I play in specifically, is I don't think they're very interested in video conferencing because it's way too small a market for them. You know, they could dominate the whole thing if they chose to.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not enough money in it for them. But I think that they've been creeping up on the UC play, the Unified Communications guys, the Avayas, the Mitels, the Cisco call managers. That is a game changer in that world. Now, whether Skype for Business 15 or Skype for Business as it is now, will that be the breakthrough product for Microsoft? I don't know. I suspect probably not. But the point with Microsoft is they can take another 10 years to beat this.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting to me about, we talk about business models, and one of the things I look at is business models a lot. I was working, and they'll remain nameless for the purposes of this little story, but it illustrates how Cisco has the ability to work, which no other player, bar one, has. And that one, of course, is Microsoft. I was once, I was out of this, we had an account, I sold this account about 140 video conferencing systems in the days when video conferencing systems cost significant money. And the guy who had run that department left the company and went off and did something else. And the new fella came in, who I also knew, he'd been his sort of second in charge. And he bumped into me at some event. I was no longer on the account either. And he said, something strange happened the other month. I said, what's that? He said, the first day I had the job as global head of video conferencing for this large company, I got a phone call from reception telling me 3 Cisco people are in the reception to see you. And I said, well, I haven't got an interview. They haven't made an appointment with me. I don't know who these people are. Send them away. Put the phone down, thought nothing of it. 20 minutes later, he gets a phone call from the CIO. The CIO of the bank, who said, there's 3 men from Cisco in reception to see you. You got to see them. He's like, hang on, aren't we the customer? And he said, no, you'd missed this. There's Cisco. We have a partnership with Cisco. And they walked into his office and said, I know you've got all this other manufacturer's gear, but we're going to replace it with Cisco over the next few years. And he's like, don't you think it's my decision as to what systems we use? And they laughed and said, yeah, well, we'll be making certain that this is all ripped out and replaced with Cisco. And we're here to help you do it. And within 3 months, they were ripping out those systems. And one of the things that Avaya and ShoreTel and Mitel and all the other normal, reasonable, rational organizations are not in a position to do is tell CIOs what to do. So Cisco, at some level, don't care about those people. But they do care about Microsoft, because Microsoft is just as powerful in those big corporates as they are. And that's why Cisco Call Manager is such one, strategically important, and 2, why Cisco is so terrified of Microsoft.